So today is a super gloomy, rainy day, and I thought I would spend it in like the most self-loving, intentional way and just give myself a full day just to like relax and recharge. This video is kindly sponsored by Tree, which is truly one of my favorite brands I've ever worked with. They plant 10 trees for every single item that you purchase. I got to pick out a few of my favorite pieces. This jumpsuit, for example, is by them, and I just love their stuff because it's super soft, it's really comfortable, and it's also really high quality, so it's gonna last a really long time. And all of their items are made out of recycled or sustainable materials, like this backpack I chose, for example. The main fabric is made out of 21 recycled plastic bottles, which I think is amazing. Also, something really cool that Tree does, which is just like so nice, it's that you get this little tree token for every single item that you purchase, and it has a code on the back so you can register your trees online to like track where they're being planted and see the impact that they're making. I just think that's so cool. I have a discount code for you guys, which I'll have right here, so if you want to get a few of their pieces, you can get them for a discounted price, which is always great. I was super excited to work with them this time because they have a really cool campaign going on, which is called Environmental-ish. So basically they're just trying to encourage people to be more environmental-ish. Like, you don't have to be perfect at it, that's not the point. We want more people to do environmentalism and sustainability in an imperfect way. You don't have to put pressure on yourself, like just do what you can. Later on in the video, I'll share a few of my tips and a few of the ways that I'm being environmental-ish. I think focusing on the environment and sustainability is definitely one of the ways that you can live intentionally, and it's just like a kinder way of living, and it feels really good as well.
This my excavation into days come run, and everything that happens is from.
So here are a few ways I am being more environmental-ish. Again, I'm definitely not perfect. I still sometimes forget like my produce bags, or I bring back home a few things that are wrapped in plastic. I'm not perfect, but that's the whole point of this campaign, to be more environmental-ish. We don't have to be perfect. Let's just do our best. So the first thing that I do is I shop more mindfully. So what I mean by that is I try and support brands like Tree that are using sustainable recycled materials and also like planting trees, which is amazing. But I also like research before I buy anything. So let's say I need new underwear, I would just go online and try to find brands that are doing things in a more environmentally friendly way instead of just going out and like on a whim purchasing something. This habit has also really helped me to save money because I don't impulsively buy things anymore. The next one is swaps with friends. I love this. Me and my friends get together every once in a while and bring any stuff, any clothing, anything really that we want to get rid of, and then we just exchange different items, and it's just so beautiful. Like, you can make it into like a girls' night, or I don't know, have some wine, listen to good music, and just like exchange a few things that don't really serve you anymore, but they might serve your friends. The next one is pretty obvious, but it's using reusable water bottles. This one's by Tree. Also grocery bags like this, produce bags, that was like a huge game changer for me. When I bought these, like, I brought back so much less plastic from the grocery store, so I definitely recommend getting one of these. There's so many different ones that you can get. In Slovenia, a lot of the grocery stores now carry these reusable produce bags, which is great, so they're very accessible. Also, reusable mugs, to-go containers for like trips or when you're traveling are so helpful. Also, reusable cutlery is amazing. This one's by Tentry as well, and it says, "Enjoy the journey, leave nothing behind," which is great. Continuing with the theme of mindful shopping, this also applies for me when I go to grocery stores. Let's say there's a few different types of beans I could purchase, and I just make sure that I pick the ones that are not like wrapped in plastic, that are just packaged in the most environmentally friendly way possible. Also, going to farmers markets is an amazing way to ditch a little bit more plastic and packaging, so I try to do that as much as possible as well. And then lastly, I think taking care of yourself is an amazing way to be more environmental-ish. I think being kind to yourself results in you being kind to other people, to animals, and to this planet, which is exactly what we need. And you just live a lot more like intentionally and mindfully when you take care of yourself. That is definitely like one of the biggest game changers that you wouldn't necessarily think of when you're thinking of trying to be more environmental-ish. So those are a few of the ways I'm trying to be more kind to the environment and also more kind to myself, and not put so much pressure on myself, but instead just give myself room for imperfections and be environmental-ish. Right now, I think I'm gonna do some yoga just to kind of move my body a little bit, because I haven't really done anything active today. So let's go and do that.
And now I feel heavy, the weight that you wear on your back. You drop it when you're ready, and realize you don't need that. Loud of all the worry, and all the things you thought that you can't. When you find you relate to the existential life affairs. I used to hang out in the garden till I got allergies.
Okay, so I'm about to go to bed and read a book and just kind of wind down. I've had such a beautiful day. I feel so recharged, but I thought I would share one of my favorite practices to just reconnect with myself. So basically what I do every single morning or every single night is that I sit down or lay down and focus on my breathing, just like you would in a normal meditation. And then instead of focusing on my breath, I focus on the sensations in my body. So this could be like, I don't know, I feel heaviness in my chest, or I feel butterflies in my stomach, or I feel like a lump in my throat. Any sensations that come up, and they can be super random sometimes. Basically, these sensations are emotions. They're different emotions. And when you're doing this practice, it's really important to not judge whatever you're experiencing and to focus on it. Like once you, let's say, feel like a heaviness on your chest, it's so easy for us to try and distract ourselves because that's what we're used to. In this meditation, you're gonna go deeper and like explore that feeling, and usually when you focus on it, it amplifies. Like sometimes it's really intense, but then you go through it and you feel such like peace. I can't even explain it when you come out on the other side. And it's just such a beautiful practice just to feel more connected to yourself. And ever since I started doing this, I noticed in just my day-to-day life that I feel my body so much more. And it's made me take care of myself a lot better because I notice these things now. And so I really recommend trying this out. Try it out for a week and do 20 minutes every day. I swear it really, really helps. Okay, now I signed up for this like self-love course, so I'm gonna watch one of the videos that was posted, and then I'm just gonna read and go to bed, and I think that's gonna be my night.